Hey guys, it's Will, and today I'm going to be doing a rant of sorts. I'm going to be going over some things that I've noticed during my rewatch of Power Rangers MEGAFORCE. I've been rewatching the season just because I kind of forgot a lot of stuff about it, and I kind of just have the end of the season just left a strong it's just like a bad taste in my mouth. So I really wanted to just try and go over it again and go through everything and just kind of see what I liked and didn't like with a fresher mindset. So I'm just going to be going over a few things that I've noticed just in the few episodes that I've watched. At this point I've gotten up until Robo Knight's debut, so that's kind of where I'm at. So I haven't had a chance to see everything yet, so this is just kind of what I've noticed so far. The first thing that I've noticed like immediately, and I noticed this like this was apparent like throughout the entire season, even in Super MEGAFORCE, is that Gosei and Tenso are completely useless. Like, they do not do a single thing. They recruit the Rangers in the pilot episode, they talk to them in the Power Command Center thing, ship, whatever it is, and then the Rangers don't actually go into the command center until like episode 6 or 7, or actually until Robo Knight's debut actually, so that's about episode 8. So the Rangers have like maybe 1 or 2 conversations with Gosei and Tenso over the communicators throughout the entire show up until that point, but Gosei and Tenso don't help them out with anything. The only thing they do is give the Rangers new swords and stuff. And that's another thing, is the Rangers like do not earn anything, like not the way that past Rangers have, not in this season. The Rangers are constantly given, pretty much every episode, they're given some new Zord or weapon or something like that, and you don't really feel like they earn it because it's kind of a stupid reason. Like, I think Emma gets the Sky Brothers Zords for using the power of friendship and overcoming a spell, which is stupid. There are way better reasons that they could be giving a Ranger a new weapon. So I feel like there's just so much. There's way better ways that the Rangers can go about getting new weapons, because it's literally every episode they get something new. They get their Zords in the 2nd episode, they get the Sea Brothers in the 3rd episode, they get the Land Brothers in the 4th episode, and in the 5th episode they get the Sky Brothers. And that's not even, I'm not even joking there. That is literally what happens. They just get a new set of Zords every episode. So yeah, that, I don't even know what to say, what else to say about that. Last and final thing, for now anyway, is that the villains are so pointless in this part of the season. We know that the Armada is there, we know Vrak is part of the Armada, and that they're this big thing, but yet when we're introduced to the Warstar aliens and the mutants or whatever they are, they really do not serve a purpose like to the Armada. They allude to the Armada existing just because they call Vrak you know, royalty and stuff like that, but they never actually say that they are part of the Armada. So I feel like with this, they were trying to translate the whole 3 villain factions in Ghost Ager, and it didn't work, especially with the pacing that they're at, because they condensed 50 episodes of footage into 20 episodes, and it really shows that they are doing that because the pacing is just like so bad. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. A thought I had was it would have made more sense to make these guys all part of the Warstar faction, and then maybe just have them be like a branch of the Armada or something like that. You know, and you can say like the mutants are from a different planet, and like the machine villains are from a different planet as well, because I mean, we know that there are different planets in the universe that have like different types of, you know, creatures and aliens and stuff like that. And it's not like uncommon for these like different races of aliens to be working together for good or evil. So it is something I think they could have like they really could have worked with that, because especially with the mutants, because you know, you get to the mutants right before Robo Knight shows up, and literally there is no explanation. They just cut to the 2 mutants showing up on screen, and I don't even know his name. Malcor? Yeah, General Malcor, Admiral Malcor. He's like the leader of the insectoids or war star aliens, whatever they are, and he just says that he discovered these two, or that Vrak discovered these two, like just randomly. They just came up out of nowhere, and it's just it's so out of left field, because it's like it's bad enough we already aren't getting a lot of consistency with like the Rangers. Like there's no status quo really, because everything is constantly shifting. The only thing that stays the same are Vrak is there and the Rangers are there, but other than that there's no actual status quo to defer back to. But anyway, those are just some things that I've like just been bothering me during my rewatch. One thing I will say though about Megaforce as opposed to Super Megaforce is it does a lot better at trying to actually give the characters a character, whereas in Super Megaforce they were really, honestly, at the end of the day, they were just people in suits that just yelled phrases out. They didn't really have a lot of chances to explore their characters. The only characterization we really got was with Orion in that season, and that was just because he was the new character. The others, like, they really got a chance to shine a little bit more. It wasn't so much, okay, you know, let's start the episode off, 20 minutes of fighting, and then, you know, we go. And, you know, go to the Froyo place and, you know, the episode's over. It's a little bit better than that. Not by much, because I feel like a lot of the fighting could be shortened down a little bit, even by Power Ranger standards, because that's something the Power Rangers has always done good, is they've always taken the Sentai fights and just kind of like cut out the unnecessary stuff. Whereas here, it's honestly just as long. If not, it just feels like it drags, just because it just feels like it takes up so much more of the episode of them like just fighting. Like there's no dialogue or anything like that. So it just kind of ends up taking up more time than it needs to, which is weird to say for like an action show, but the action and like the actual character moments aren't really balancing out. Granted, they are getting a lot more in this season, but not a whole lot. But they're at least getting something. So anyways, guys, that was just a few things that I've noticed during my Megaforce rewatch. I'll be going over some other stuff for Super Megaforce, the rest of the Megaforce that I'm going to be watching, and stuff like that. So just go ahead, leave your thoughts on Megaforce. Have you rewatched it? Are there things that you've noticed that you didn't like before that you've rewatched and you're like, oh hey, I kind of like that, or the opposite, the things that you thought you liked but you didn't. Just go ahead and leave a comment down below and let us know. You can even tweet them at me directly. My handle is @WillieJCo, so if you guys are rewatching it as well, just go ahead and tweet at me and we can have a little discussion of our own. So I think that's it, you guys. Make sure you guys like the video, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.